Hi guys, this is lesson 7.5. Your learning target is I can use the order of operations to solve a number sentence. So the order of operations is simply working through a problem that in a specific order. So on the left you'll see Pemdas, P-E-M-D-A-S. It means that you do the parentheses first, then the exponents, then you multiply or divide, whichever one comes first. And with that, you go left to right, just like you're reading. And then after you multiply and do all the division, you do addition and subtraction. Again, left to right, whichever comes first. And to remember PEMDAS, we say, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's what this picture right here is. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, so if you're stuck, there is a poster on my wall. Otherwise, you can think about Aunt Sally and think about that she has really good manners and she's asking to excuse her. So let's look at these practice problems. 3 plus 7, so let's look at this one right here. 3 plus 7 times 6 divided by 3. I don't have any parentheses, so I can skip that. I don't have exponents, so I can skip that. Multiply and divide left to right. So first I would do 7 times 6, which is 42. Okay, so we have 42. So I rewrote my sentence. Then after I did all my multiplication, I would go next to divide. So I'd do 42 divided by 3, and I would get 14. Okay, then I would go back to the beginning and then do the addition. So then I would do 3 plus 14 and get 17. This second example right here, left to right, 6 times 4 is 24. I rewrote the whole thing. Then I would divide. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Then I'm left with minus 6 plus 2. So I did 8 minus 6, which is 2, plus 2, which is 4. And then the last one, parentheses, exponents. I do have an exponent. And remember that 2 to the second power does not mean you multiply these together. This means that I'm taking 2 times. Okay, so I have 2 times 2, which is 4. Then I multiply by 9, which is 36, and then I divide by 3, which is 12. Let's do couples. So 5 plus 4 times 9. And I'm going to remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So I don't have parentheses. I don't have exponents. I do have multiplication and division. And whatever comes first, left to right. So I skip the 5, I skip the addition, and I go to 4 times 9. Well, 4 times 9 is 36. So I'm going to rewrite, and then I do addition and subtraction. 5 plus 36 is 41. Let's do another one. PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, I don't have parentheses, I don't have exponents. Multiplication and division. I'm going to skip 10 minus, and I'm going to go to 4 divided by 2. So I have 10 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 3. I still have multiplication, so I'm going to skip the 10 minus. 2 times 3 is 6. Now I can solve. 10 minus 6 is 4. You have 2 homework questions. 18 minus 11 times 3 plus 7. And then the second one is 3 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 5. I want you to show your work. And the second thing I want you to do after you show your work is I want you to put a smiley face in the top right corner. All right? Have a good night. Rewind, rewatch, whatever you got to do to make sure that you understand. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, and then just practice, practice, practice. Have a good night.